Alright, so before I was cut off by my weird ass camera limit, hopefully I don't get cut off again. People are trying to battle racism or, any kind of religious discrimination, any kind of discrimination in general, by being violent towards it, by being aggressive towards it. And all that's showing is that these people are now trying to justify that with how you're acting. And, you're basically giving them fuel to burn their fires higher. If you fight hate with hate, you're just burning down the entire forest. It's you have to be better, is all I'm saying. Like, there's this guy who was on Facebook, some redneck guy who was previously racist, and he was talking about, the issue of racism, and how racism is a thing, and people kind of don't want to deal with it. Some people, though they might not like racism, don't want to be a part of anything like that, because it's kind of like being part of a church. If somebody in your group in your church is against something, people kind of get to that point where they're going to excommunicate you from their church, and some people don't want to deal with that, so they keep their opinion to themselves, even though it's a good opinion, even though it's the right thing. Sometimes people keep it to themselves just simply to keep things going, because people are afraid of change. They're afraid of what change might bring. They know how things are running currently, and they're not sure of how a change might change things. And it's just like a fear kind of thing. And then you have people that legitimately just they're racist. And, those people are an issue. And people tend to be racist because they were raised that way. Or they've experienced people of an opposing race that were just dicks. And, that's a problem. Because you have to try to be better than that stereotype they've formed from family, peers, or even just personal experience with dicks. So, and that's hard, because you have to, rise above that. And sometimes that's hard to rise above that, because this person could be just spewing venom, and you have to try to take that. Sometimes you do have to just walk away. But being violent back and spewing just as much venom back at them is just causing them to have some level of justification for their hatred. It's like they can basically be like, hey, look, you see this guy? This is why I'm racist. And, people are like, well, you kind of make a point. He is being a dick. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to give them justification. You don't want to give them anything that they can use against you. And, you have to kind of keep a clear head. You have to be better than them. You have to rise above them. You have to be something that they're not. And that's very hard to do. When someone's sitting there and they're bringing you down, just bringing you down, you just have to stand there and keep a straight face and just smile. It's hard. It's a very difficult thing to do.